He had no name, no past, no face. For over 3 decades, he was locked in a series of dark, silent cells across France, always under guard, never spoken to, his face hidden behind an iron mask. This wasn't a fairy tale. It was real, and it was horrifying. Who was the man in the iron mask? A disgraced noble? A secret twin of the king? Or a man who knew something so dangerous he had to be erased from history itself? What you are about to witness is not the legend, but the disturbing truth France tried to bury for centuries. In the year 1669, under the reign of Louis XIV, the infamous Sun King, a prisoner was quietly transferred to the Pigan-Arel fortress. His identity was not recorded. He was placed under the control of Benigni deu Virginie de Saint-Mars, one of the king's most trusted jailers. The orders: never let him speak. Never let him show his face. A mask was placed over his head, not velvet, not leather, but iron. Cold, heavy, unrelenting. From that moment forward, he ceased to exist, and the mystery began. Other prisoners came and went, but this one he remained, silent, unseen, forgotten. The idea of an iron mask may sound theatrical to poetic to be real, but letters from that time confirm it. Records from the Marquis de Louvois, the king's minister of war, speak of a masked prisoner treated with utmost secrecy. Not just any mask. A mask bolted shut, removed only during meals, worn even in sleep. The iron wasn't to protect his identity from others. It was to crush his soul. The man behind the mask couldn't cry for help. Couldn't share his story. Couldn't even see his own reflection. It was erasure crafted from steel. The masked prisoner was moved repeatedly. From Pigan-Arel to exiles. From exiles to the island fortress of Sainte Marguerite. Each move further isolated him. Every jailer signed the same oath. Never speak of him. Never question. Never write his name. He was kept in luxurious conditions, clean clothes, books, fresh meals. But he was never allowed to interact with the outside world. A contradiction. A prisoner treated like a prince, but buried alive. Why such a paradox? Because this man knew something. Something that terrified the most powerful man in Europe. Visual. Versailles. Gold. Light. And decadence. But behind the curtain, secrets and silence. In the royal court, rumors began to spread. A noble caught in treason. A priest who had heard a damning confession. Or worse, a brother to the king himself. Voltaire, the philosopher and rebel, would later claim that the man in the iron mask was the twin brother of Louis XIV. Hidden at birth, a threat to the king's power. Other theories suggested a general, a playwright, even the valet of a disgraced minister. But none of them explained the care, the cost, the cruelty. For over 30 years, the man in the iron mask did not utter a word. Not because he was mute, but because speaking meant death. Records show that one guard who attempted to question the masked man was found dead just days later. Witnesses described the prisoner as tall, refined, intelligent. Not a madman, but a man with dignity, even in chains. In 1703, after decades in custody, the prisoner was moved to the Bastille. It was there that his story ended on November 19, 1703. The man in the iron mask died. He was buried under the name Marquis Ali. No family was notified. No ceremony was held. Every document mentioning him was destroyed or censored. The jailers were forbidden to speak of him again. Louis XIV had achieved something rare in execution without blood. A death without murder. The complete annihilation of identity. But the silent couldn't last.